ハロー、ドラミ先生とファビオ先生のリーディング教室2回目です。少し前回のおさらいをしてから、ファビオ先生がまた丸ごと読みますから、字幕を見ないで、できるだけ聞き取った単語や文章をノートに書き取ってみてください。最後にまた日本語で解説が入ります。
It says, Woof. Wake up, Shohei. Decoy Bart.
ウーフはね、あんまり出ない。Wake up, 翔平。デコイバークと。起きて、翔平とデコイがバーク。ワンワンと吠えます。Wake up, 翔平。デコイバークと。Listen and repeat.Wake up, 翔平。デコイバークと。Wake up, 翔平。デコイバークと。
Today was opening day, and Decoy was super excited to be throwing out the first pitch with his lucky ball.
Today was opening day. 今日はオープニングデーでした。And Decoy was super excited to be throwing out the first pitch with his lucky ball. これも見なくてもいいけど言えるようになりたいので Listen and repeat. Today was opening day. Today was opening day. And Decoy was super excited.And Decoy was super excited to be throwing out the first pitch. To be throwing out the first pitch with his lucky ball. With his lucky ball. Once more. Today was opening day. Today was opening day. And Decoy was super excited. And Decoy was super excited to be throwing out.To be throwing out the first pitch with his lucky ball. With the first pitch with his lucky ball.
Decoy jumped off the bed, then back onto the bed, then off the bed.
はい、これも get on っていうのが乗り物に乗る。get off 乗り物から降りる。Decoy jumped off the bed ベッドから降りる。ジャンプして降りる。Then back onto the bed ね。またベッドの上に戻る。Then off the bed そしてまた降りる。これも言えるように練習してみましょう。Listen and repeat. Decoy jump off the bed. Decoy jump off the bed. Then back onto the bed. Then back onto the bed. Then off the bed.As
soon as Shohei was awake, Decoy grabbed his lucky ball and darted out of the doggy door.
And as soon as Shohei was awake, Decoy grabbed his lucky ball and darted out his doggy door. As soon as 翔平が起きてすぐに、ね、As soon as 翔平 was awake これも言えるようになってほしいな、見ないで。Listen and repeat. As soon as 翔平 was awake. Once more. As soon as 翔平 was awake. Next が Decoy grabbed his lucky ball. ね、grab って掴む。ね、加えたんでしょうね。Decoy grabbed his lucky ball. Listen and repeat. Decoy grabbed his lucky ball. Once more. Decoy grabbed his lucky ball.そして次はダーテッドね、ダーツ投げる。ダートアウトヒーズドギードア。犬のためのドアがあるんですね、ドアに。ね、and darked out his doggy door。これも、見ないで言えるようになってほしいです。
So, Shohei Ohtani and Michael Blank's Decoy saves opening day.
Decoy? He's a kid. He's a doggy.
Ah, this is doggy? Oh, okay. I see. That's cute. Yes, so we'll read Decoy saves opening day. And then it says, Woof. Wake up, Shohei. Decoy Bart. Today was opening day, and Decoy was super excited to be throwing out the first pitch with his lucky ball. Decoy jumped off the bed, then back onto the bed, then off the bed. As soon as Shohei was awake, Decoy grabbed his lucky ball and darted out of the doggy door. There is no time for distractions. Squirrels will play later. Airplanes fly high. Flowers smell you soon. Decoy the dog, ready for practice. Decoy barked. Okay, one last time, said Shohei. Decoy picked up his lucky ball with his mouth. He ran straight for Shohei. But then, woof! Woof! Practice and the squirrel grinning completed. Decoy put on his favorite jersey and his best bandana and raced out the door. You got this, Decoy, Shohei said. Let's show them our best today. Decoy couldn't wait for to get back to the ballpark. He strutted all along and barely got distracted at all. He did his best to make sure they got to the stadium on time. Decoy loved going to the baseball stadium. It smelled like Decoy's favorite things, fresh cut grass, hot dogs, and sunshine. And after a long off-season, it felt good to be running around again in his favorite backyard. Hey, Decoy, Shohei called out. Ready to get the season started? Not yet, Decoy woofed. There were a few things he had to do first. Decoy darted around the bases. He slid in the home. He rolled around in the grass. He couldn't wait for the stands to be full. Hey, buddy, let's go say hi to the team, Shohei said. Decoy bounded after Shohei into the locker room. Decoy, one player shouted. Can't wait to see your first pitch. You're gonna be great. Decoy high-pawed them all. Time for your big pitch, said Shohei. Decoy came over and rested his chin on Shohei's hand. He felt his zoomies start to calm. Decoy was ready. He'd practiced a lot, and he had his lucky ball. Oh no, where's my lucky ball? Decoy couldn't throw out the first pitch without it. And if he couldn't throw out the first pitch, the season couldn't start. And if the season couldn't start, Shohei wouldn't pitch another winning game or hit another home run. And it would be all Decoy's fault. No championships, no parades, and no hot dogs. Decoy tried to let Shohei know that he left his lucky ball at home, but Shohei didn't understand and had to start warming up for the game. Decoy had no choice. He had to get the ball himself. He had to save opening day. Decoy zoomed past the players at the press. He dodged stadium security and zipped around fans. He bolted out the stadium gates. There was no time for distractions. Squirrels will play later. Airplanes, safe flight. Flowers, watch out, coming through. Home at last. Decoy sprang across the front lawn, but oh no, the door was locked. So he ran around to the backyard, then right into the fence. Now what? Decoy wondered. But he had to get over the fence, but it was way too tall, and there was only one way to get his lucky ball back. He'd have to go under. Decoy grabbed his lucky ball from the backyard, crawled back under the fence, jumped over the flowers, and sprinted up the street. He skirted around the hot dog stand and dodged past security to get to the stadium in time. Decoy met Shohei on the mound. I got our lucky ball, Decoy woofed. Good boy, Shohei said, patting Decoy on the head. Now let's do this. Shohei was calm and ready, so Decoy felt calm and ready too. Baseball fans, said the announcer, welcome to opening day. Now it's time for our first pitch of the season from your MVP, the most valuable pup Decoy. Decoy sniffed around the pitcher's mound. The crowd grew quiet. Decoy kept his eyes on his lucky ball as Shohei walked towards home plate. As soon as Shohei got into the crouch, Decoy picked up the ball with his mouth. And here's the first pitch, said the announcer. Decoy ran straight for Shohei. He rolled his lucky ball right over the plate and into Shohei's glove, just like they practiced. Strike, the announcer cheered. Decoy and Shohei high-pawed. Decoy, Decoy, Decoy. Decoy had saved opening day. Play ball. The end.
前回の続きです。There is no time for distractions. これは distractions が気が散るとか注意散漫っていう意味なので、覚えた方がいい単語なんですけれども、こういう文章で覚えておくと、これことわざみたいな感じでよく言うんですよ。君余裕がないから時間を無駄にできないっていう。だからこの文章ごと覚えるのがいいと思います。There is no time for distractions. Listen and repeat. There is no time for distractions. There is no time for listen and repeat. There is no time for distractions. Once more, there is no time for distractions. はい、NEXT. Squares will play later. このリスっていう単語は多分私が知る限り一番難しい発音だと思います。なかなか苦労しました。ちょっとこれは、ファビオ君のアクセントをもう一回よく聞いといてください。
Squirrels will play later. Squirrels will play later. Squirrels will play later.
Airplanes fly high. これは簡単かな。飛行機が高く飛んでるよねっていう風景ですね。Listen and repeat. Airplanes fly high. Once more, airplanes fly high. Once more, airplanes fly high. はい、今日はこの3つの部分をまた覚えてください。聞いていただいてありがとうございました。Thank you for listening.